Oh man, I thought I needed to sneeze. Okay. Hey everyone, this is Domina Mara and welcome back to my channel. Today we have yet another meme video, and this is going to be the last one for a little bit, at least for this year. This is number 10. We've come a long way with all of these really perverted memes that I found on the internet with the help of some of my dirty-minded friends. So we have them all to thank for that. But before we begin, of course, click that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you know when I have new content out. I post new videos every Saturday or live stream at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Go ahead and join one of my 2 membership tiers here on YouTube. You can go check that out after this video. Follow my Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Mara Domina for daily news and juicy updates. All right, are you ready to get filthy? Let's see, what do we have here? Real House Dyke says, my parents in 1998. Wow, our sweet child is playing so quietly in her room. Me in my room making my Barbies scissor. Okay, except if you guys knew me when I was younger, I played with like everything. So I played with Barbies and gargoyles and Batmans and Polly Pockets, like all of them. And all of them were neighbors and it was great. Such as my real life. But also I really love the smell of this Photoshopped cat. Wait, is this a law now? Lick it or ticket. So obviously the C is cut off because usually the message on those boards is click it or ticket. But you know what? They should have said clit it or ticket, you know? I would have been fine with that too. Just ordered my new gaming chair. Love that blue. So do I. Oh my gosh, look at that butt support. Yes. And the pop of red just does so many wonders to all the dark shades that are happening. Also, if you guys didn't notice, there's that wooden board slats for the arms. It's great. It's like a school desk chair of the modern age while mixing and fusing in with the old. You can't spell advertisements without semen between the tits. Who are you? Who are so wise in the ways of science? Man, this is why I probably failed at being in AP Science, because I was too busy doing, wordplay like this and puns. Just kidding, I was a straight A student. Hello, 4.0 GPA. And look at me now. Things I can't wait to put in my mouth. I feel like this is like all of my submissives and fetishes. Like seriously, this is all they could ever want. Meat, more meat, carbs, and my juicy apple bottom jeans. If she doesn't let you F her with the Disney filter on, she's not the one. Dude, those are so weird. Like, why? Also, I don't think that's an official Disney filter, because they know that people would have done stuff like this, right? I don't know. It's weird. This is like, there's furries and then there's animated, henty. Frick or treat. You know what I mean. You know what it says. You know what it looks like. Enough said. But also I like that they're on cats. Because, doms are like cats. If you're going to be a sinner, be the best sinner on the block. Anton. Xandor Levy. But for real though, I mean, like straight A student, I might as well be the best sinner on the block. And truth be told, in the area that I am, I think I am. Mercury in... I can't even read this with a straight face. Okay. Mercury in reverse cowgirl again. Okay, so this is in reference to Mercury in retrograde because Mercury likes to mess us up during the year at least 2 to 3 or 4 times annually. So basically almost every quarter we have technology failing on us, or every little thing just goes wrong, and we call that Mercury in retrograde. Or as some guys have called it before, Mercury in Gatorade, which is also another one of my favorites because it just sounds funny. And somebody actually made a somebody made a t-shirt design with Mercury in Gatorade in the Gatorade font. But yes, long-winded version to Mercury in reverse cowgirl again because, you know, pervs. When she's a whole snack, but y'all are just social media friends. Oh my gosh, I kind of want glass tables just to have like pets open their mouths and try to do stuff like this. Or I could do that with my subs, you know? Pet play is a thing too, when I can just lay a treat down and they're going to have to look at it through the glass. How cool and awesome is that? It's the best tease in denial ever. Or I could just sit on the glass too, you know? That makes a lot more sense. When my coom hits your eye and you... Oh, yeah. When my coom hits your eye and you scream, I'm blind, it's amore. You guys know that song, right? If you didn't read it like that, oh man, you're missing out. Because it's a classic. This is how I roll up and steal my bag of Flamin' Hot lime flavored Cheetos, you guys. Not really, but it's pretty good. I think in one of my other meme videos, I had this on a bag of big Costco tortilla chips, so similar idea, if not the same person. I love this one. I love all the food ones that look like other things, and I don't even need to explain this because if you don't get this one, squint harder, you know? That always helped me in art class. Please charge. I have a bunch of naughty underwear that I got at AdultCon as a gift from the person that bought my ticket a couple years ago, obviously pre-pandemic, and it wasn't like this, but this is a cute graphic in the vein of, but basically obviously she needs to be plugged in, so yeah. Opera singer hits an extremely high note. The glass dildo in some girl's ass. Dude, that's like, yeah. I mean, I would like to see them try, but also, no, be safe. But the graphic is just perfect. You know, the disintegration into nothingness is what she'll feel like too when it explodes in her. Oh man, this is crazy. I don't know where this jungle gym is, but it looks like, I don't know if they revealed it or what, but there's bags on the floor and everything. This has got to be like some adult fantasy land of some sorts. But that's the only thing that is suggestive on screen, so I don't know. But here you go. It's a rose. A rose with a lot of orifices. Ah, yes. The reference of the camel's toe, I mean feet, as the sculptor creates his masterpiece. Oh my gosh. Dungeons and Dragons overlaps with Dungeon Masters in the BDSM world, which overlaps with costumes made by leatherists or leather makers, which also overlaps to LARP, which is live action role playing, and that overlaps to role-playing period with the Dungeons and Dragons, and in the middle of this nice Venn diagram is Renaissance Fair, because you can literally find all of these things in one space in a multitude of like types and varieties there. It's true, I've been. Stay with the one that stay with the one that will help you when you're choking. Okay, but also he's doing it wrong. You don't choke somebody like this. What the hell is this? You're supposed to like get in there above the windpipe, not on the windpipe, above, and just push in, you guys, so that it makes a sound, you know? Yeah. You don't want to crush the windpipe, otherwise the person can't breathe anymore. You just want to limit the amount of breathing, and then the air to the brain will kind of slowly trickle away. Just saying. Or hire a professional to do it for you. Top hat and bottom hat. Oh my gosh. I love it. And I love that this is also genderless, because guess what? Any gender could wear any of these as long as they are either top or bottom. Top or bottom. Top or bottom. Okay. Violet Gray, aka Violet Silver, says she had them supple. Oh, yeah. This is another good one. And this is what I was for Halloween. She had them supple demon rings, the hoofs with the fur, the whole cult was looking at her. She snatched your soul, next thing you know, you got dragged low. But seriously, I mean, if a succubus doesn't do that, a demon girl of some sort would. Cause, you know. Or a pan, or a centaur, anything. I mean, anything half furry, really, right? That's all hail the Dark Lord. Lisa, aka Lisa WT, says, well, my new license plate came in today. I wish I could say I paid extra as some sort of a sick joke, but no. I just so happened to have the world's worst luck. DTF 6969. Dude, you know how many people would pay to have down to flip 6969? Seriously. I know a lot of guys who would pay good money for that, at least. If not, some hoes that I know too. When you show up to your coven meeting with the wrong magic wand, why not bring both? I'm sure you can turn that coven meeting from a magical spell thing to an orgy, and then that will help release everything out into the universe. You know what I'm saying? That's how my meetings would go anyway. Here's a diagram of effective birth control. And it's all the baby emojis going down the esophagus into the stomach of all colors. When you ask who's a good girl, but she keeps on choking on your dick. Alright then, keep your secrets. Who else is in? LOTR fan. Also, do you think hobbits have normal sized wieners, or do you think their size is comparable to their height? But they also have big feet, so. Them. Are you dom or sub? Me. Nintendo Switch. This is really cute. I like it. And I also think that Switches are still real categories, because people can actually become both one to somebody or one to somebody else. Their dynamic switches, or with the same person or same people. So it's a real dynamic. Me coming out of a blackout trying to figure out who the F this man buying me pancakes is. I think this happened to me during a chicken and waffles run at like 3 a.m. But it wasn't like just one dude. It was like a group of friends, and I was like, oh wow, I actually partied with them the same night, but it felt like the night before. That's how you know you're on a good one. I love her shiny top and her, I don't know if that's a wig, but her hair is as shiny as her gloves, so work it, girl. She looks like a Miley Cyrus doll. Hot and vegan MILF. Oh, sorry, hot vegan MILF. I knew God was toxic when me and him kept sending babies to each other back and forth. Letitia Mona says, yo, LMFAO, crying emoji face. I'm pro-choice. And the reason is, not to get political on this part, but, you know, I don't think you should be able to keep it if somebody did that to you on purpose and you didn't want it without consent. Charlie Smith wrote bondage is just a big friendship bracelet. Oh, I like that. Honestly, that's how I feel whenever I tie somebody to. I feel like we're just really intimate. It's an intimate moment shared by people that allow themselves to be very close to each other. And that is very much like friendship. I think I downloaded the wrong Squid Game. I mean, those are octopi, but you know, yeah, lots of things can happen with those, so. And both of them have tentacles anyway. Who's counting, right? Oh yeah, this is like a picture, like a comic or a graphic novel, like a picture story. And there's a really cool bubble bath going on with colored lights. There's male and female. There's a bunch of snacks with some beer right beside it. And the last ingredient is you. Now that is what I call a Friday night. And surprisingly, that is all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it so that other people can have a nice chuckle at my dirty, dirty mind. And of course, like always, click the subscribe button, turn on notifications so that you know when I have new content out. Join one of my 2 memberships here on YouTube. You can get custom emojis or, you know, exclusive content with my legs and feet. And of course, be safe, have fun, and keep it kinky, everyone. You know, one day I should just like sleep with this on, because I feel like I didn't even really remember that this was on until like I shifted my head and it like moved. It's quite comfy. But yes, good night all.